Hello, exploration tubers, and welcome back to Let's Play Dragon Quest II on Super Nintendo. With me, BlueAnkylo. Last episode, we sort of working on finishing our town revisit with all of our keys, and some things went well, some things didn't go quite as well. We got a couple more towns to revisit today, and then we've got to go to a new area, or at least try to find this area that has a the Watergate key is used on, basically. But to start with, I'm going to go to the couple more islands just to make sure we didn't miss anything important. We've got this handy-dandy map. At some point, I have to try to remember how to get where the sunken item is. There's a treasure ship that's sunk somewhere, and I think it probably has a crest on it, or at least something main quest related. Yeah, we're almost... I could have just kept going 2 squares further north. So I figured we'd start with the arena castle, whatever its name is. This is where we got the awesome Gaia's armor that we stole from the poor guy. I guess we could kill some trees while we're, chit-chatting. Hope you guys are still enjoying and everything. We're also trying to save up some money to buy a cool shield. Do I have any seeds that I picked up last? No. Already used any magic seeds we picked up. Like, I gotta remember to re-talk to people sometime eventually, like, just because there's little bits of quests that I may have forgotten about. They sell anything unique here? This is where we picked up the magic armor, I guess, but nothing else super amazing, sadly. I mean, he had the best armor in the game. Yeah. We just needed a gold key to go steal it from him. We're such great people. Oh yeah, that's right. And then we talked to the guard that was in there, and he told us something important. So we have been back here with the keys and everything, so I came back for nothing. My bad. I'm just trying to make sure I'm being thorough anyway. So how you guys doing? You enjoying Dragon Quest II? It's a good game. I feel like it might be the weakest of the series overall, just because it's very difficult, and it's got some of that old school Dragon Quest, just JRPG-ness in general, where they really don't tell you where to go. And it's a large enough game with a big enough map that it can be very difficult to really sort of suss out where the heck you're supposed to go next. Now, luckily, there are some pretty good hints if you talk to everybody. This is the teleporting shrine, I think. We just have a quick look, but yeah, I don't really need that right now. So we're going to stop by the Yggdrasil tree, the fishing town, and the underground town on our way over. Is the fishing town in the southeast, or is it the west? It's probably further southeast of where we are. Yeah, but this is a good place to go anyway. You found the leaf of the world tree, or the Yggdrasil leaf, whatever you want to call it. That's our one and only revive. It's precious. Alright, so it's always good to have one of those going into a new area, which is, where we're going to go soon. Just keep running from random battles, because, trying to save some time here while we're sailing the seas. Alright, this is our fishing town. I believe this is where we have to go eventually to remake the, Wow, we are just dead. Like, 2 failed runs in a row, and you are just all dead. Sorry, this is, I believe where the... oh, there's also that! Right, I forgot to come back. I forgot there was that, step guard kind of area. Cool, so we'll check that out. But yeah, I believe this is the place that has the robe of Serenity manufacturer. And also, something to do with the ship that we need to find about. So, let me just check if there's anything on this tile. Maybe I already got it. Pursuing a man named Rogue Fastfinger. Okay, I think we found him in the underground town to the west, which is where we're headed eventually. Zahan. All the men are out fishing, possibly killed by monsters. Women are busy at home, looking after kids. Cave surrounded by coral. We have found that, I believe. It's kind of north of here somewhat. And if we get the moon fragment, we can go in there. So remember that. Ahishun's wife. 3 winters with no husband. That's pretty bad, yeah. Also, remember, she likes dogs for some reason. I don't know. Yeah, the dog gave us something last time we were here. I forget already. Wonder if he might have given us one of the crests, actually. Or, oh no, he gave us a key. That's right. Alright. Okay, good enough. I was just checking for cool items. Let's go through the death. I don't know why they would build a temple full of death glass or whatever this stuff is, but... You know, you could probably just put some... throw a couple carpets on it, and it would be a lot safer to walk across. Alright, 1 step guard is enough to get through it. And we get... the Sacred Loom. There's the kind of thing we needed. So that's part of that quest. Alright. Let's give that to Linda, because she's the one that's going to wear the armor eventually, so she can carry her loom around. Need to find the person that tells you all the parts for that quest again, too, because I kind of forget. You found the prayer ring. I don't even know what those do, but now we've got another one. I know you can equip them. Maybe it gives you some sort of status protection that I just don't know about. Actually, I'm not even sure if he can equip them, to be fair. Nope. So the only person that can even equip them is Linda, and we don't know if they do anything. I don't think I've seen them for sale, though, so I'm hesitant to just throw them away for money. Okay, well, I mean, that was a nice little town visit. We still need to find the fishing boat if we can. Have a quick look at my map. So I'm going to head west, check out one last town, revisit, and then along the coast to the river maze, basically. Alright. We got a plan, everybody. And we did get some more quest items, so I'm glad we went back, even if I don't exactly know what to do with them just yet. I might just end up looking up a couple things for this game if I just can't remember or can't find it out easily. I haven't had to follow a guide yet, but, you know, if something gets really rude, I'll just double check that kind of stuff. So this is where we got the jail key, right? We found a way... Well, yeah, we bought the jail key from the secret item shop, that's right. And we talked to the thief up there. Let me just check some of these people. This is where all the fishermen crashed, I believe. Alright, so northwest of the town, in an area that you can't walk to from the town, you have to teleport to from a different town. Yeah, that's an important note to remember, actually. Please get out of the way, sir. There's a strange kid in the bed that I want to double check with. We're not allowed to go in there, forget it. This seems like the kind of person that might have told us about the robe. Oh, nope, not very helpful. Come on, who's my robe person? Okay, quick, let me in! Just sleeping. Okay. Oh, come on, guard. Don't block us in. Alright. Vault. We already bought the jailer's key. Still nothing really useful. And then otherwise, I don't think the shop had anything we wanted, but I'm just trying to be thorough here, double checking. This guy really doesn't want to see us. He's like, nope, no more sales. Okay, yeah. So this town's kind of a bust, other than getting the jailer's key. Okay, this is actually the guy I was looking for. I heard that Don Mahone, who lives in Tepa, is a master at making Angel's Robe of Water. Though I believe he can only make one. So, Tepa, I'm pretty sure... Well, even with the Sacred Loom, I think we still need to get that thread for sure on the 3rd floor of whatever tower. So, we don't need to worry about finding him just yet, but... Oh, that's right! I forgot about the super expensive place. The light sword that's even better than what I've got. Yeah, I could buy that. That would be a huge upgrade for Roland. I mean, it's an upgrade for Blue. But I know he gets a better sword eventually. Just magically finds one. 30 damage for Roland. Well, 15, I believe. Or do I keep saving for this? It's still only 14 defense. Which is nice, but it's not a huge jump. You know what? I think I go for offense first. And you can use it in battle. That's cool. Well, we'll see if it's good or not. I don't know. I feel bad that it's better than the Sword of Rodo. Can I just sell the Sword of Rodo? It's pointless now. What a shame. He won't take it. It's too important. Aww. If I want to, I guess I can put it in the storage. Kind of a shame. Alright, yeah, I forgot about the mink outfit. So yeah, there's a lot of stuff to spend money on. We could buy a second light sword. We still want one power shield, and we might want that mink armor as well. It's very, very expensive. Alright, that's the mysterious mountain there. Oh, I should try out his sword, too, because I don't remember what it does. A special effect. Next combat, I'll try to remember. Okay, so that's... Let me just double check. This is the, Yeah, that's the place with the teleporter. So what I want to do is figure out where in this kind of maze area I've missed. There is kind of a western little outcrop. I think I have to go clockwise around the outside, and I think I just got sucked into the middle last time, and then it got to the point where there's too many tough encounters, so I had to leave. And it's possible that you have to take the ship to this side to land on the west side of the river anyway. Because there might not be any way to walk to this side without sailing. I'm fairly certain that this is where we need to go. I'd give it a reasonably good chance. Okay, let's find out what this does. Alright, so Thunderstaff still doing a good job. 26 damage, 36 damage. Yeah, it's not terrible. Oh, it's an illusion spell. Okay. So the surround spell. Basically, Roland can now cast illusion or surround. It's generally surround, I suppose. For free. So that saves him, I mean, it saves 2 MP and it gives us 2 people who can cast that spell. That's nice, but it's not that important. I guess you could give it to Blue, and then you'd have another option for in combat, because I don't have any magic normally, so actually having some more battle options besides just hit things with the sword would be possibly useful. Got a tiny little swamp. Yeah, I think I'm on the right path now. I think I think buying that sword for Roland was the right idea. Just increasing our damage output a little bit is going to make a lot of these long dungeons a little bit safer, because we'll just kill enemies a little bit quicker and take less damage as a result overall, so we use less healing magic. Versus, you know, the power shield sounded good, but like 14 defense, man, that's just... It's only 14 defense. You know, if an orc is doing like 25 to 30 damage, 14 defense, I think, would reduce it by 7. So instead of taking 25 damage, you take 18, which is good, but, you know, like... Or you could just kill him in 1 hit or 2 hits, and then not take any damage. That would make a way bigger difference. I should have healed up between battles. We're gonna have to try some magic here. I've been a little bit lazy. It doesn't work at all. It's great. Oh man, that's really bad. Alright, let's just focus on healing. I was trying to be smart and... yeah, they just hit so hard, and with our defense halved, it just... It adds up so fast. I wonder if you can put hands to sleep. Surrounding them certainly didn't seem to work. It didn't work. Nothing ever works. Spells never work. Status effects are garbage. Oh, seriously? Well, I'm sure glad I bought that, or picked up that one resurrection item that we... No, wait. The town probably has a priest in it. Welcome to the Teppa. Hey, Teppa's the one with the loom, the person, you know. I'm a traveling soldier. I heard that Don Mahone, who lives in this village, is a master at making the angel's robe of water. Maybe someone would not be dead if you had that. Alright, benevolent gods. Please give Linda some defense and some HP, because she's getting crushed by bloody hands. Alright, thank you, sir, for resurrecting my princess. I heard a rumor from one of my fellow merchants. A mysterious stone called the Moon Fragment is in the Tower of the Moon. And it makes sense. So that's your ship water parting room item. Weapon shop! Gonna make me regret buying... No, so the Falcon Sword, I believe, will just do 2 attacks rather than 1. Which is terrible for Roland because he doesn't have any strength. It might be worth it for Blue, but it's hard to say because it's pretty weak stat-wise. If your strength and level is really high, the Falcon Sword's probably your best option. But it really relies on your strength. And, you know, because of the... Like, basically, when you use the Falcon Sword, the enemies get to use their defense value twice. So you have to do a little bit better than half of your attack power. So, you know, I'm going... If right now, we'd go from 134 to 86. But both strikes at 86 would be subtracting the enemy's defense. So it could very easily be... Just bear with me, but say 86 cut in half. So we're looking at 43 base damage or something like that. And then the enemies have enough defense to reduce that by another 20 or 30 or something. So maybe we'd be looking at 2 hits at 20 damage. Whereas 134 damage cut in half is 67 or so. And then minus 20 defense, minus 20 damage would be 47. That's still better than 220s, kind of. You know what I mean? Like, it just depends on the enemy's defense. A 0 defense enemy, this would probably already be an upgrade. But how often does that happen? If you can cast Sap twice, every time. So that is the other thing that I forgot to mention, that if you can get Sap off reliably and drop the enemy's defense to 0, then yeah, go Falcon Sword. You got back the Watergate key, that's right, I totally did that on purpose. The Tower of the Moon stands to the south of this village. Though long ago, you could reach the tower by ship. Maybe we'll be able to do that again one day, shortly. I'm Gina. I wonder what my good-for-nothing husband is doing. I wonder if he's drinking near the Watergate again. Huh. Is this the Watergate? It totally is. I'm Don Mahone. Oh, it's not, actually. It's the Loom. I'm in retirement in the village. Do you have any business for me? We totally do. If you don't have my tools, then I have no business with you. Well, I have some of your tools. We've got ourselves a sacred loom, but I think all we need is the yarn, or do we need some dew and a yarn? Anyway, we know where the crafter is. I'll spend my money to rest up. This place is terrible. Damn, that bastard Lagos. If I were a little faster, he wouldn't have escaped. I don't know if I'm supposed to know who that is. Welcome. Items. Nothing. Let me sell, because I know I'm always running out of space here. I don't want any bell amulets. I don't think I want to hold on to this holy water. We can cast repel. Oh man, inventory space. Okay. Open the Watergate. Recently, my grandfather stood in one spot pretending to be walking and repeating to people what they said to him. I wonder what happened to him. Oops, I probably need to go all the way around the outside of that town. Oh, you're gonna make me go all the way through the town again. Anything? Nope, that's it. Sometimes it'd be easier if they just told you where the barrier for the town was, where you could just walk out, but... There we go. So the trick was that there was a further north area. But you need all these keys. And now we can finally do this, right? There we go. Let there be water. Look at that animation. Advanced level graphics. I thought someone said the husband was hanging out by the Watergate. I feel like one more time I want to check out the north corner of this village, just in case. Make you go so far. There he is. Hiding out in the grass where no one can find him. What? Gina? I've been bad. Please forgive me. Oh, you're not Gina. Can you keep it a secret? No. Oh, you're rather cold. Come on, man. I think Gina knows. Gina's this one over here, right? Your good for nothing husband's drunk. Maybe he'll give me something if I keep his secret. He didn't give me anything. What a loser. Alright, well I think we're done with this town forever. Alright, so now the water's open to the south, which means all we have to do is go all the way around this mountain one more time. And then we can head to the next dungeon. The Moon Fragment dungeon, which is good because that leads us pretty obviously to what am I trying to say? The underwater area with, pretty sure, one of the shards. And then wasn't the final shard in Rhone anyway? So we really only need one more shard, or one more crest, that is to say. I think. We've got 3. One of them is almost certainly in the coral underwater area. And then I believe someone told us the final one was in a volcano, which is essentially Rhone. I think we're on track for crests. Not on course for all the best armor yet, but he's got... This is actually the weaker enemies. Because we're right by the north side of this area, I think we're fighting monsters from a previous, like, encounter group. So that's nice. Makes this walk a little bit less hectic. Ooh! Our first potential metal slime. Well, we did 2 damage to it. Oops! Wasted an attack there. 3 damage. It's 1 way away from death and I miss it. Dang it! Linda, why did I attack the monkey with you? We could have got a ton of experience. Now, it's possible that that encounter was something we could have fought in the desert. So we probably could have fought metals a long, long time ago. Which would suggest that possibly they're not going to be worth very much experience this late in the game, but I had my hopes up there for a second of seeing a big payday. Oof. So much damage. Well, we might as well top up. I mean, Blue can take a hit. He's good. It's the other two that I'm worried about. Okay, so now that the Watergate key has been used, we just have to sail our boat all the way back around. Very carefully. I guess we'll just kill some enemies. These guys are worth the experience. That's great. Super useful. Linda's half dead again. Like, it's all good, but it kind of gets annoying when you have to heal every single battle because you take so much damage. And this isn't even the hard part yet. Like, I know I keep telling you guys that Dragon Quest II is a really difficult game. We're not even at the part that's notorious for the difficulty spike. That's still a ways to go before every battle is a boss, practically. This is still the moderately easy section. Believe it or not, you know. It's probably not worth it. I was thinking we could try a stop spell on the smoke thing, but all right. Yeah, I feel so bad. We burned through so much MP, just random encounters. I guess I could run from more of these, but I don't know. I mean, the defend option isn't the worst thing you can do, too. Because Linda takes so much damage and doesn't really dish anything out, it certainly has some value to just take half damage. Okay, here we go. I'm not sure if we're going to be able to finish this dungeon either today or in one go, but see what happens. Welcome to, this is the Moon Tower or something? Alright, so there's an old man with a chest in the northeast of the first floor, but we'll have to come down to get it. Staircase. Treasure chest. Start with the treasure chest, Blue. Oh boy. I think it's better to use the Staff of Thunder on the head hunters, because then I think Rolando will basically guaranteed one-shot them with his cool sword. So technically we can get 2 kills out of it if we do it like that. Man, it would sure be nice to have a Sage's Stone or something right now. Strength Seed's good. Definitely using that on Blue, because potentially this will help out a Falcon Blade one day. Oh man, one... Should have reloaded. I should remember that I've got status magic again. Sleep is annoying. There was a dungeon a while back where we got some really good value out of putting enemies to sleep, basically. Although, you know, as we get further in the game, I assume more enemies are going to be resistant to statuses like that. Anyway, Roland, level 18, 1 strength, 3 speed, 1 vitality, 3 HP, 3 MP, and a more powerful attack spell than Linda has. I thought Linda was supposed to be the offensive caster. Alright. And encounter rates, guys. Encounter rates. That is also a large part of the difficulty, is the 2 steps encounter. And these are still the easy guys. Alright, more treasure. Get treasure chests when we find them, at least. Vampirus. So I don't think this is going to be any kind of dragon tower either. So this is another place that's not going to get us a magic yarn or whatever it's called. Linda level 14, 1 strength, 6 speed. That's really good. 3 vitality, 6 HP, 5 MP. That's pretty good level up for her, honestly. The speed is quite useful on her. You found the magic nut. Alright, that's probably max MP. Who do I prefer to MP? Roland is the healer. I tend to use his MP first and save Linda's for, like, the defense spell and stuff, usually, so... Yeah, that's a nice little upgrade for him. I think he's probably the right person for magic nuts. This should just take us back to the first floor. Now, there was a staircase over here that links up to a closed room. Okay, so it's an empty room. I like closing off loops so we know we don't have to go back there. Hell's Messenger. Okay, he's got some pretty good magic. That's great. Not a fan of that one. Hell, you can go right back. I'm still a little bit confused what the translation people were thinking with some of the fan translation names in this game. Why didn't they just use the stuff we knew, the proper translations, like the proper names for everything already? We already know most of those. Alright, we did get a treasure chest. The defense seed. Oh, well. I mean, I'd love to give it to Blue to really stack up his defense, but... Roland will eventually get a good shield. That's a tough one. Who do I give it to? I think it will be most useful on Linda, because overall, I believe she'll have the worst equipment at the end of the game. 4 vitality. There you go. Look at that. 70 defense. I guess vitality is 1-to-1 defense in this game. That's actually good to know for the level ups, that straight up vitality does give you defense points. I mean, 4 is, you know, more than 0, I guess. There's some math with this BlueAnkylo. Alright, further up we go. Just remember that the top right, we have to come down a stair stack. Otherwise, I think we've been everywhere on the first 2 floors. Oh good, they called reinforcements. I'm glad we've got an AoE spell. Alright, probably Blue's turn for a level up. 6... Oh, now we're getting the good stats. Ooh, 6 strength, 4 speed, 2 vitality, 13 HP. Ooh, that's the best level up I've seen yet. Level 20, guys. That's the one. That's really nice. Yeah, I like it. Alright, let's keep going. Can I get in here? Anything? Alright, there's another stack of stairs. There's a jump down. Alright, this floor is a bust. So we're looking for stairs down on this level. A little bit of money. Another defense seat. Alright, well, I guess we could split them up between our 2 fragile characters. But for now, we'll keep stacking Linda. 4 more defense. That's actually, like... I believe, just from experience now, that those seeds are probably between 1 and 4. And 2 4s in a row is definitely enough to be a... Like, that's a lot of defense for someone who doesn't get very good armor or level ups. So maybe... Because these guys have Firebane, it's worth trying to stop that. I don't know. I don't know what the odds are. Don't tell me the odds. It did work. Now, they still hit pretty hard. It's perhaps arguable whether or not that saved us any damage, because maybe Roland could have just killed them instead of trying to cast Stop Spell, but... Alright. We can go up, we can go down, we can go left. No, we can't go left. Let's see what's at the top, maybe. let's not. I wouldn't be surprised if there's a boss at the top. This is not a great group. I'm happy about this. Okay, we got 2 of them illusioned. Killed the Hell's thing really quickly, so that was nice. You know what? The surround spell was probably worth it for that encounter. That was okay. Antidote. We're getting a little bit low on MP, but maybe we're almost done this dungeon. Like, doesn't seem like it's the largest dungeon ever invented, so if we can just be a little bit clever here for the end, maybe we'll be alright. Alright, old man. When the moon becomes full, so too will the ocean. All is decided. This is the Tower of Moon. Now it is best to open that treasure box. You found the moon fragment! Alright, well, I don't know what's on the top of the dungeon, but we got what we came for. That's worth something. Alright, to the top we go. Also, I feel like there might have still been a room somewhere that we never found a way into. There's like no point using AoE magic here because they're all in separate groups. That's bad. At least they wasted their turns doing stop spells, because that Firebane. Alright, well, we're not done yet. Let's maybe just blow a couple medical herbs here. I don't want to use every single MP that Roland has. And medical herbs are really cheap. Alright, there is treasure up here. This is perhaps the last thing in the dungeon. A prayer... Oh, good. A prayer ring again. Well, now that we've got 3 of them, I really should figure out what they do. Oh, snap. Come on, don't run away. Someone get a crit. Come on. Oh, no. Okay. Is this like a special metal bauble top of the tower area? Because I could spend some time here. This is not a metal bauble. Oh, that would have been worth so much experience. That would have been beautiful. I hate how they can use area of effect spells when they're in separate groups, but we can't affect them. Like, I feel like that was kind of a mistake by giving enemy groups, like, sort of AoE protection, in a sense, by splitting them up like that. It makes things a little bit harder without any real value added in my eyes. If you're gonna give me, you know, area of effect spells, just let me hit the whole enemy group. Don't stress out about individual subgroups of enemies. Well, I kind of want to try to find another metal bauble, but I don't think we're going to be able to stay here much longer. Maybe I should just remember this for later, because that's... Assuming they spawn somewhat regularly, this would make this a pretty good experience grind. Assuming, you know, they're not 1 in 100. And maybe if we came back with a little bit more stats. How's my money looking? Well, we're about halfway to another power shield, so that's something. I guess I'll do a couple more fights till we run out of MP, and then we'll call it an episode and get out of here, but... I'm also kind of curious if I missed any hidden treasure on the way up. But I don't want to risk... Oh, we got another try. Come on. Oh, you stupid bauble. Alright, we'll stay on the top floor till we run out of MP, because clearly they show up fairly frequently. And most of these encounters aren't too dangerous. I mean, don't get me wrong, they're scary, but... Come on, I just want to kill one metal bauble on screen. That'd be so good. I'd love to see how much, oh, oh, it's so brutal, that defense down spell. Oh, come on. Well, I guess it's time to go. No metal baubles today. Oh man, that combo. Alright, get out of here. It was fun. It's time to go home. And yeah, we didn't save there, so we're all the way out, but that's not much difference. Well guys, what you think? We got a moon fragment, so at least next episode we have somewhere to go, because we should be able to use the moon fragment to get to a new area. That's good. And I might just look up how to get the armor for what's her face, for Linda, so that next episode I might have a bit of a plan where to go. And you know, maybe I'll try the metal baubles again one day. But for now, I think that's gonna be it. I guess we should save and see how much. How far to the next level up. Should always remember to save properly once in a while. 7,500, 5,200. So we're not really very close to any level ups. But like that metal bauble might have given us like 10,000 XP or something, which would be sweet. And that level 20 was really good for stats on Mr. Blue. So if I could get a couple more good level ups like that, and maybe it's just like once you get to 20, that's when you start getting good stats on people. I don't know. Anyway, we're doing okay. Thanks for watching, everybody. We got a moon fragment today, so we got some forward progress. Next episode, we'll go under the sea, and I'll see you there. So, hope you've enjoyed, and have a great day.